Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sailor Moon Tarot. Today we're just going to do what's in the energy, what's going on. We just going to let spirit just let this message flow. If you have not and you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like the video so it can get to more people just like you so they can see it too. And welcome back to my day one A1s, okay? Welcome back. I missed you guys, all right? So I'm just going to go ahead and get some messages out. We're going to do a couple of different kind of segments, like what's in the energy, what's the tea, what's the gossip. We're going to get into all that. So just enjoy, and we're going to see what Spirit has for us, okay? If you have not, I'm going to post a collective video before this. This one, we're just going to see what's in the energy, okay? What is being attacked? What do you need to know? So let's go ahead and pray us in. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as we go into the messages. May the messages be clear and concise to what's going on around us. Lift the veil of clarity and truth as we get the messages from the divine. Remove any negative energy, any black magic that's being aimed towards me or my viewers. May it be returned back to sender tenfold, never to be returned again. Amen, amen, amen again. So, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what do we need to pay attention to? Okay, we got trust. Okay, it says, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. So, someone could be in their 30s, early 30s, mid 30s, but somebody wants you to trust them, or Spirit is asking you to have more trust. Okay? What else? Trust in what, Spirit? Trust and courage. Ooh, okay. So not only do you need to trust, you need to have courage while trusting the divine. It says, by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So someone's courage is being restored. You could have, what I'm feeling right now, what I'm hearing right now is someone is having issues with trusting the process. Trusting that you are at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, meeting the right people. Trust the fact that this is true. Because if it wasn't meant to be in your path right now, where you are right now, regardless good, bad, or indifferent, trust the fact that you are here for a reason. Trust the fact that Spirit has placed you here for a reason. And it's our job, our purpose to find out what we need to do to uncover what we need to know, okay? But Spirit is wanting you to be brave during this season. Okay, let me get one more. Something could be going on the 17th of this month. Something could have started the 31st of last month. Peace. Ooh. Okay, y'all. We getting somewhere. So, look. You have found peace. This could already have happened. Okay? Let me bring this down here so y'all can see it. You could have already trusted the process. Been there, done that. You walk by faith and not by sight. You trusted that the love that you have for the divine and the love that you have for yourself will help you, and it gave you the courage. It gave you the courage to move bravely. It gave you the courage to shine bright. It gave you the courage to stand in your truth. And now you're at peace. It says, Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, align within me, peace's flame. You could have prayed for peace. You prayed for peace. We got 3, 9, and 3 here. And we got prosperity as the card Last on the deck. Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. You've done the work, yo. Like, you were so passionate during this season. You didn't get inspired by friendships that did not serve you. You could have went in isolation mode, and that made you stronger. Now you're going through safe travels. It's safe to travel. You're healing. You've healed from things that were meant to drag you down. I remember saying in one of my readings right before the new year that you would know what side of this you're going to be on when it came into the new year, 5:55 on the clock. I said that the people that are going to be receiving their karma, they're going to know if they pass or if they're going to go through another cycle. Today is what? February 3rd. I'm going to post this on February 4th, okay, in case you didn't know. As of February getting here, people know where they are. People know exactly where they are on this timeline. And whoever I'm reading for, you're on the best timeline yet. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are in your winning season. The year of the 9 was last year, which was the year of the snake. So it took you to trust the process, because I feel like there was a lot of things that was put in your way to drag you down. Someone could have been trying to mess with your money, mess with your harvest, mess with your divine abundance, your prosperity, but you kept moving. You kept 10 steps ahead of the game here. This is giving me more of a spiritual message, so we're gonna get into this. What else do we need to see, Spirit? Because somebody needs this message right now. Someone was stressed out at their workplace. But you worked through those difficulties. Didn't I just say that? Yep. Somebody was going through difficulties at the workplace. Negative and dishonest connections, catfish, dark secrets, misunderstood, loneliness. Someone put some type of roadblocks in someone's way. 8:08 on the clock. And you had the courage, because they were trying to figure out how you were doing it. 8:18 on the clock. Oh, y'all look. Y'all got me blushing. Y'all did look. Let me get a card for trust. Let me get a card for trust. We got Pisces here. Selfless. It says unique, perspective, generous, in tune with emotions, telepathic, fluid, artistic, a natural healer, psychic, and intuitive. So we got Pisces energy. You got water energy flowing. You trusted the flow of the process. We got, Pisces is like a fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were a fish in water. You were in your element, but people tried to put roadblocks in your way. Yeah. Let me get another one for trust and Pisces here. Trust and Pisces. Yep. Again, Saturn here. So who has Saturn? Aquarius has Saturn. Capricorn has Saturn. And I think that's it. Yeah. So Saturn. It says focus, determination, long-term goals. Time is on your side. Learning life's lessons, discipline, responsibilities, wisdom, and father. So you trusted the process. You learned a lot. You took in the information. And you was focused on long-term. What can I do now to get me to where I need to be? Yeah. You even gave support to others and gave them wisdom and knowledge too. Wisdom is here. Responsibilities, discipline. You disciplined yourself and you trusted in the divine. What's courage? What's courage? Okay, we got mask. Not revealing your true entire self. Aware, it says aware, protected, being precautious, self-preservation, curious but not stifled, informed, tight circle. So you kept a tight program. You kept your mask on because you didn't know what these people was coming at you with. We got a Gemini energy here. Now, Gemini, y'all see the twin here. I'm not making fun of y'all, Gemini. But you were mirroring somebody. Or you mirrored how people treated you back to them, 11:11 on the clock. But you were not nasty when you did it. You were flexible, but cautious. You kept your mask on. You didn't reveal too much. You revealed just enough to see where a person was coming from. Okay? You were very precautious, but informative. And you were willing to try new things and adapt. But when these people came towards you, you like, am I getting the good Gemini? Because the Gemini has two faces, two different energies. Am I getting the good you or am I getting the bad you? Because according on what you showed me, that's how I'm going to, that's how I'm going to handle you. That's how you had to move. That's how you had to move in the season of the snake. What face you giving me? Is you giving me a mask or you let me see the true you? And I feel like a lot of people had that mask on. And you had the courage to move them on out the way. Because if you got to wear a mask when you're talking to me or a mask to show me that you're something that you're not, you got to go. This is a message for somebody. This is a deep message. What's peace? Ooh. Okay. So in order for you to obtain this peace, stay in your sacred place, get this peace, I'm hearing. It says feeling isolated and alone, protecting yourself, lost complicated conversations, preserved, standoffish, enemies close by it says enemies close by or in your inner circle, revengeful. So you realize that it was a lot of people in your inner circle that you were hollering, I want peace, I want peace, I just want to live my life, I just want to do what I want to do. And Spirit was like, you're not really the type of person that goes out and just talk to anybody. So the peace is coming from these people that you are allowing or you're giving a hall pass to. These people in your inner circle, the closest to you, are the ones that's bringing you the conflict in your inner circle. So guess what you did? You isolated yourself. Separation of ideas and thoughts. It says stuck, empty place, filled a void, closed-minded. You was dealing with a lot of closed-minded individuals. As you were growing, these people were okay with staying how they were, staying in a sunken place. And you're like, I cannot grow like this. I cannot be my full self or at my full potential with all these people that are okay with just being the bare minimum. Yeah, a lot of people is one-sided. And once you've seen that about these people, and it could have been a lot in relationships with the picture frame here and with the cactus. It's like they wanted you to accept them, but it was not going to bring you any peace. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. What's prosperity? Prosperity. Taurus. Hustle hard, finish his task, diplomatic, beauty, honest and direct, kept secret. It says patient, talented, strong, and unwavering, common sense, kind, sexy. Hey, You see how she's sitting on the bull like that? You had to sit on the bull and ride that thing. And you rode that wave, honey. You rode it. You rode it. You was hustling. We got Scorpio here. We got hard to read, untrusting, secretive, envious. Okay? Gloomy. Because some people, okay. So what I'm getting from this is you were as tough as a bull. You was hustling hard. You didn't have time for the bullshit or the games. So you came across as hard to read. What do you really want from me? I feel like my collective, you didn't want anything from anybody. It was just like, I'm not going to entertain things that don't serve me. So it came across as if you were being gloomy or you were being, that you were just brushing people off. And that's why you're getting prosperity, because you had to do what you had to do in order to get where you're going. And people can feel how they want to feel. If these people didn't understand that you was in your rebuilding energy, then they were a hindrance. I'm here. Okay, let's get some tarot on this. Let me get these. And we're going to close this on out. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Let me get some tarot to define this. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, it's people that you had relationships back in the past. I see where this message is going. These people wanted to still have you in the frequency of they know who you were, but they don't know who you are or who the divine is having you become. And these people were so ready to put on this mask, but they have two sides of themselves. And you like, I need people that are going to be my spirit, like my spiritual tribe, like that's going to come with me and that's going to love me and not try to deprive me. You're in your head about this a lot, because it seemed like at one point everybody just wanted to be around you because you had money, the prosperity was flowing for you, and it put you in a situation where you like, hold up, wait a minute, these people don't love me. I had to work so hard to get where I am. I had to really, like, with the Knight of Pentacles, I had to really, like, bury myself in work. I think we've seen that card. Bury myself in work and have what I have. I can't just give it out because I look like I got it like that. Then I won't have nothing. Okay, what's trust, Pisces, and Saturn here? Let me get a tarot card. Oh. The Hierophant. The Most High. You had to trust the Most High. You had to let the Most High flow through your life. You had to believe that you were being guided in the right direction for long-term success. Most High is Most High had to show up. Because the way you were moving, it was blocking you. It was blocking you. What's courage? With Mask and Gemini. The Chariot in reverse. These people that was wearing a mask was the ones who were keeping you and being in this Gemini, two-faced, mirroring energy. You didn't know who you were getting. You didn't know if this person was putting on a mask or they were being them true selves. It was stopping. It was stopping you from moving forward. Again, kept you in your head about making certain decisions. You weren't able to manifest the life that you wanted. That's why you had to have courage to leave these people out in the cold. Yep, Queen of Swords. I cannot make this up. You had to put your sword up. You had to have the courage to cut off these connections that did not serve you, so that you can persevere to the right part. So this is giving lover information. It's also giving work information. It's giving the type of reading, like you had to change a lot of things. You had to strive to look at the long haul. I'm hearing long haul, long term, to somebody that's really going to love you for you, man or woman. Yep, because you seen that these people that was coming in with these love offers, or coming in with this two-faced stuff, or coming in with these masks, these people was trying to take from you with the Seven of Swords here. Yep. These people were deceptive. They were trying to pick from your truth, your clarity, your abundance, your prosperity. They were trying to take from you. They weren't trying to fill your cup. The Knight is the slowest moving knight in the deck. The Knight of Cups. This person was slowly moving in just so they can take from you, not add to you. What's peace with the cactus and picture frame? Yeah, the moon. So something was hidden about somebody juggling, where you had to isolate yourself because you couldn't see clearly what this person was really doing, that this person couldn't come up with a decision. This person was juggling a Four of Wands situation, something that could have been beautiful, but you had to let that go. That flame that you had with this person, a separation was needed because this person was not being truthful. They were hiding things. They were being deceptive. Two of Pentacles. They juggled you. They juggled the relationship. They juggled the commitment. It doesn't always have to be lovers. This could be family, friends, juggling the connection. Now, what's prosperity for Taurus and Scorpio? We got a King of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is not getting... This person is the type of person that's very greedy for money. The King of Pentacles in reverse. This person is business savvy, but they don't know how to keep the money. The money falls out of their pockets. And they could not go on this journey with you. This person was very naive when it came to money. This person is old enough, I'm hearing, to know better. This person should know how to keep their money to themselves, grow, have something. But no, this person did not. So they had to move out the way. Yep. The Eight of Swords. Now this person in their head, they're thinking about, the fulfillment that they had with the Two of Cups here. And it looks like this person had a lot of options in love. This person took the options with other lovers than pouring into your cup. Illusions around working with somebody. The Star in reverse. They didn't see you as a star in reverse. I mean, they didn't see you as a star. What's prosperity? Ooh. Judgment. This person getting judgment. Judgment is being called on this individual. Because either something was, like I said back here, somebody was trying to take something from you, juggle the relationship, but this person was not wise when it came down to money and investments. And they made a wrong choice. And you, on behind the scenes, you were working on yourself. You had the courage to leave a situation, a job. You worked hard. You did what you needed to do. You trusted the process. And now you are in the land of milk and honey. Yep. This person decided to break your heart. Decided to Three of Swords you in whatever way that could be. That could have been a termination from a job. That could have been trying to put battles, put things in your way to deter you from your path, to get some type of fulfillment. But it was short-lived for them because the truth came out. These people from the past. This person did not end something with somebody from the past here. Yep, they didn't walk away. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. The truth has been revealed. You will know if this is your story or not. But far as you, it seems like you're doing good. Just keep doing what you're doing. It should be easier now. I feel like the storm is over. And now prosperity and abundance is either it's showing up, it's about to show up, or it already has at this point. But this is what you did to get there. And Spirit just wants to let you know, good job. Job well done, okay? That's the truth. All right, y'all. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.